If you see me on the news with a big billowing black cape walking to the union buildings, mind your business.
We interrupt our usual programming to introduce you to Nerdgasm.
You know what? I feel like we're all okay as long as the white people don't pay. If the white people don't pay e-tolls, we're fine.
And then You Are My Friend started playing in the background.
You are my friend.
Whoa, we're making love to the bread and farting on it? Guys, no!
For a group of people that don't like One Piece, you have a very One Piece-esque story.
Oh my god. Wait, does that mean I'm lucky?
Yeah, you definitely.
It's the first one he meets.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to Nerdgasm 2025, season 4? Yeah, season 4. Yon Bantai. With my awesome threesome, Zuko is currently having the battle of his life against Azula. I think he did. Azula didn't get any Christmas presents, and she is really making it everyone's problem. So
I'm here to be queen of the Fire Nation, but you lost the ugly guy.
Zuzu.
What wench?
No, I lost to that girl. I didn't lose to you.
That's the thing. Like somebody was trying to argue with me that no, well, even though she was crazy, she still had Zuko in that fight. I'm like, the reason she attacked Katara because Zuko was waxing her,
owning her.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. But Katara was also pulling her weight in that fight. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that I just wish he didn't run into the fields into Azula's view to get hit by the lightning.
I think that's why some people were shipping her and Zuko at a point. There was like some
people asked. It's still like think it's the highest.
No, that's why Ntwena Korra and Mako happened, because it was supposed to be the theory was that it was supposed to be the water girl and the fire guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Which is funny.
It was supposed to be the spiritual successor of Zuka X Katara.
Ew.
Okay. I just know that at a point the writers actually considered Zuko's granddaughter to date Mako. But she was older than him, so because he's part of the council.
That didn't make sense. But I'm saying also, I think like the infuriating thing about Korra and Asami is that they actually did have some sort of chemistry, but they just didn't develop it at all.
Yeah, I just saw them as best friends to be
when people were trying to argue that time in the desert, and I'm like, they were just being teammates, guys. Like there's no
exactly
there's nothing there. He's like, no, but if you look here at the 6th second when they touch each other's hands and look, I'm like, unless you want to tell me, unless you want to tell me that you are trying to ship, like, for example, Robin with Cyborg, that's what was happening there. It was just teammates.
You know, if I'm being honest, in my head canon, those three actually end up together: Marcos, Asami, and Korra, because it's just a revolving door around the three of them.
No, Asami is too proud to be sharing, and Korra also will be annoying about it. The problem with Marco is they just made him a doormat. That guy just accepted whatever happened around him, and I was like, my guy. Like, okay, fine. If you can't date them, find another woman at least.
But shout out to Korra literally becoming.
Okay, whoa. Kai!
You didn't even introduce us, bro. Like, what's going on? Okay, guys, this is a recap of a tangent. This is like a tangent recap.
Welcome to the new year, KC Media.
Is it frozen?
Getting except one.
Tebello, I think you're frozen, bro. Elon, it's the new year, Chief. Come on, we didn't say anything bad about you. Mr. Elongated. Come now.
Am I here? Can anyone hear me? Am I back?
Okay. Yeah.
We can hear you. Yeah.
Can you see me now?
Yes.
We can see.
You are not John Cena.
Okay. Nah. Okay, that song is in my head. Let me just leave it.
Okay, anyway.
I wanted to say, shout out to Coral being the only character who gets run through by almost the entire team.
Yeah,
man. That's what actually Marco is the one that's been with him.
Actually, yeah, maybe no, because then you have to imply he's been with Bolin, and that's just weird. But basically,
apart from Bolin, apart from Bolin, I just mean like the first team Avatar.
Yeah.
No, but it's like Bolin is the biggest loser. He didn't get either.
No, Bolin got game. The problem is that the one girl he dated was dominant. Okay, we talked for this we're talking for this for too long. Can you please introduce us? Kai.
No, okay. But he ended up with the best girl anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah, anyway, as I was saying, introducing our two ADHD addicted hosts. Hashtag Adderall, Vimada. I don't care what's the name of the other medication? Concerta. Please sponsor us, because clearly we need help.
ADHD. ADHD gang.
Anyway, my ADHD co-host introducing Mr. Extrodin of Mr. Extrodin Universe, I guess. Is it? Oh, he is Mr. Extrodin Universe. We get to see his face. It's been absent for quite a while. New year, new him. Look at him.
Hey.
Admire his handsome face.
Lloyd.
Look at that smile. Anyway, you can catch him on Africa in Frame, and Africa is Next, and a myriad of other shows. Yay! That's coming. That's came. Yay! Like that. Thank you. Anyway, where was I? Africa in Frame, Africa is Next, and what other ones were they?
I think if you find one of those, you'll find everything else because it's all connected.
Yeah, the Sun and Cam, Mr. Extrodin Faith, and I'm starting
Mr. Extrodin Faith.
Yeah, Mr. Extrodin is that guy. Remember, I forget the actor's name, but you know that meme where he has all the pins and papers connected, and he's like, that's how he runs his channels. It's all connected, man.
It's Charlie Day. His name is Charlie Day.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's Charlie Day.
It's all connected, man.
Yes. And then we have our dear and our also co-host, also known as Mr. BuckMeister, Mr. BuckMeister from BuckMeister Media. Hashtag recast T'Challa. Hashtag recast T'Challa. Hashtag recast T'Challa.
It's finally happening, and he's not going to get the credit for it. I'm telling you. Now,
Kevin Feige. Let's not get excited yet. Do you want to know why? Because T'Challa Jr. is still waiting in the wings somewhere. Like, I heard another rumor that it's going to be T'Challa Jr. aged up in the quantum realm. I heard another rumor that it's going to be T'Challa Jr. from another universe. He's going to come back all grown up, ready to run Wakanda. It's too close. We're not celebrating yet. So many people have hit me up. So many people have hit me up and they're saying, congratulations, Buck, you got what you wanted. I don't know that yet. Relax.
Don't hope. Do not cling to hope yet until victory is assured. Do not be on your guard.
I feel like it's gonna change to hashtag recast original T'Challa or something.
Hey, anyway,
which is why Black Panther versus Kang is still happening, and I'm working on the animation stuff now.
And when the poor man almost had a heart attack when What If made Storm Black Panther, his head almost hit the ceiling. I've never seen a man's blood pressure reach 320 over 210.
And so many Storm fans came at me. So many Storm fans were like, "Why do you hate Storm?" I'm like, "You're not listening." And somebody's like, "Well, wives like to wear the stuff of husbands." Her husband is dead. What are you like? This does not work. This doesn't work right now. And then they're like, "Oh well, it's a 2-second. It's just a 2-second fun cameo thing." It's something people will use. They were already using it. Well, this happened in the comic books. Well, it's a mantle. Anyone can wear it. So now people, not even Wakandan, can be Black Panther. Now Storm was from Kenya, and where there's no T'Challa involved, she can be Black. How does it go?
She just walked in and bitch bust. I'm your champion now. What as one goddess to another, you need a goddess to represent you, not some human.
Bust, I feel like she's like, am I a joke to you, Marvel?
Like it's painful. Anyway. And the thing is, people, but anyway, sorry. Well, it's a filler episode, so I'll go into it later.
Yeah, we are going to. For those wondering, now this is 2025 introduction to Nerdgasm. We're going to talk about things that we are hopefully going to initiate this year. Yeah. We're going to talk about the things that you're going to leave behind in 2024. Mm-hmm. Going to leave they're dead now. Now 2024 is dead. Let's leave it, and you're going to just detox of that year, and then appreciate the new year. This is what this is about, okay? Few exciting things happening in the horizon. I can't go into that much detail yet. But just gird your loins, as they say in the Bible, nah? And
in the which Bible?
Don't you know what girding your loins mean?
I don't want to know.
No, it's oh wow, Kerry, the title of this show and this person has traumatized my co so much they automatically hear whether hear loins, they automatically imply sexual. It means arm yourself for battle.
Oh. Why? What does your loins have to do with this?
Because you tie it up on your loins, like that, buckle up the belt and stuff like that. Yeah.
So you can't tighten your belt for battle or prepare for battle.
Gird your loins.
So wait, are we done with introductions? Was this loose balls flapping? Is that like that's a danger in battle?
I'm always so glad that I have this. Of all the channels, I have the most detailed disclaimer of them all because of this nonsense right here.
By the way, I think it's time for us to actually explain.
Okay, well, anyway, Meister Geek Media and BuckMeister Cool Reacts. Those are my 2 YouTube channels. Black Panther vs. Kang is done on Webtoons. All 6 issues are done. You can go read it from start to finish. And all of that good stuff. Animation stuff is coming soon. Hopefully they're recasting T'Challa. We don't know. We'll see. But yeah, anyway.
All right.
So I just wanted to mention that the domain expansion is called 2025. So that's what we're under now.
Yeah.
Well, it's already done, eh? Hey, JJK is finished.
I'm so glad I can't do that. I never could do the whole what's his name?
Tenkai.
I can't do that one. I always struggle to that. So I'm so glad I've got Sukuna and Yuji, you know? Short and sweet.
Domain expansion. 2025.
Malevolent Shrine.
No, I love Yuji's one. Domain expansion. Talk no jutsu.
It's exactly that. Please, have you guys seen that? Okay, hashtag spoilers for anyone who's
you guys just did it. You guys just you didn't realize that you just did it, did you? The mental link.
Oh god. Oh, okay.
You know the Darth Vader? No. That's exactly what went through my head at that moment. Like I just saw Darth Vader.
I'm telling you, people don't even understand anymore. When we fire people, and I'm like, guys, you're fired. They're like, which one of the bosses fired us? Is it the one twin or the other twin? I'm like, guys, just know you're fired. Don't ask who fired you guys. It's a unanimous
Oh, that
decision
would
at
be
this point.
so funny. If we're in a board meeting and we have to fire somebody and me and Tebello like, you're incompetent. You're not listening. You're not respecting thingies. You've been reported for assault. You're fired. As like we have to look at each other like, wait, you and me.
we need to make the skits. I think one of the biggest. We'll talk about it. I think I want to divide into little parts. Like the first section, I things I want to leave behind in 2024,
Mhm.
and then things that we are planning for 20. And then the next thing is things that we things that we would like to achieve for 2025. Okay, I think it will be divided into those two parts. I think that's what you should do.
Mm.
Cool.
So
All right, cool.
Yeah, so because one of the things that I want for 2025 is something we're discussing right now. Like I really want that to happen, but for now I wanted to say, okay, let's go around the table around this awesome threesome. We'll start with BuckMeister. What do you want to leave behind in 2024?
Anti-recasters. Stay in 2024. Jesus.
How did I know you're going to say that?
Well, they're no longer relevant at this point.
We don't know. I mean, they've just recast
I-
Balon Skull.
I love the fact
really?
that you
Just recast Balon Skull. It's
Wait,
come out
who-
officially. The guy who
who's-
played the Hound
yes.
in Game of Thrones. Apparently,
That's
he's the new
Balon
Balon Skull.
Skull?
Yep.
Oh wow, he's gonna
Him?
kick. He's going to trash poor Ahsoka. Poor Ahsoka's gonna be flanked to them. Oh god.
I don't see
No,
it.
they're just gonna. No, Balon Skull got in the gym. He was eating Force juice. You know that milk that Luke was drinking? It had steroids in it.
Dun, dun.
You know, I even feel like. Do you guys remember the guy who was Lord Stannis' second in command?
I thought they were gonna go with Sabretooth.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, that actually would have been perfect. Leave would have been perfect.
I thought that's where they were going. But that's the thing. Anyway, point being, it's an official recast. And this is what a recast looks like, you fools.
And I know we usually talk nonsense about Kathleen Kennedy, but at least she's decisive.
I'm just saying people always go T'Challa Jr. is a recast.
As much
No.
as okay, I'll have to admit begrudgingly that yes, she can get decisive when she wants to be.
But yeah, a lot of those decisions are bad.
Yeah. No. Like she makes bad decisions, but at least she's decisive.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
And then Mr.
Okay. Is
I
it
thought you were
multiple
gonna
things or just one thing?
Well, no, just go 1 1 1 1 1 1. I think we'll just go for
okay,
2
cool.
rounds. Yeah. So Mr. Extrodin?
Geez, what I want to leave behind in 2024. I think holding on to a lot of things and trying to do everything myself. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of outsourcing this year. Because
I've spoken like a true business owner, like a true empire builder, Fortune 500 company.
Coming for you, Elon.
Watch as he's gonna outsource to like an Indian sweatshop. But anyway, it's just good business. When you start here, it's just good business. I just know you're lost now. The capitalist, the monopoly.
No, we're gonna have to go Yoda on you. Lost you are, Mr. Extrodin. Return to the light, you must.
I don't want to lie. Last year was bad, guys. Like last year was bad. Like so, I just have to just come up with a smarter way of dealing with stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, is it my turn? Oh, top of my list. 2024. Goodbye to being broke. I'm tired of being broke ass. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn.
Yeah. It's nice to be able to afford things sometimes.
I've literally, to show how the dedication, I found there's this thing called Stash. It's a Stash app on Liberty. I've opened it. I've already started saving money, even if it's a little better. That has to be. I can't go in the end of the month with Dololo. I'm sorry. It's like, I can't live like Yo, I being broke can being broke just stay in the past. Can God test me? God has tested me with all the other things. He tested me with being broke, with being sick, with look, he's tested me with all these things. Can just test me with success now. That's the next. Test me with massive success and see if I'll still be humble and still be your servant. That's the other thing. You know, like look, you gave. I think whenever I read the story about Job, you gave Job everything, then you took it away. Don't give us nothing. And then give us
they give you nothing and still take it away. Dang.
I mean, like, come on.
It should be the Book of Khala. But anyway. All right. Second thing that I want to leave behind in 2024. What would I want to leave behind in 2024? I don't know. Like, I mean, yeah, it wasn't an ideal. Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't deal in ideal years or ideal days anymore. You know, I think it's a waste of energy for me personally. So I guess what I could leave in, yeah, all right. I'll take a page out of Tebello's book, Being Broke. I guess I'll do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
poverty is not a portion. No, I'm sorry.
Honestly
It's not fun.
speaking, that's gonna be my one too, man. Last year was really bad for me.
Yeah, no. Let's make our millions, man.
Like you know, just being able to be like, yo, I want to go do something, and then I can just do it. Like you know, that would be a dope thing to have.
I was looking at hotels and places like, do you know how much these things cost? These things are reasonable. Some of these places are so reasonably priced, but because of broke ass, I can't consider them because like, what am I doing? I'm living a fantasy.
Oh no, let me be more specific. Not being broke while making the money off the things that I'm doing. I think that's another thing. Let me just be a little bit specific because like some job opportunities have shown up, but it's like stuff that I'm not interested in anymore. Like there's one thing I'm doing and I'm begrudgingly doing it because a family member asked, and I think I might even have to tell them that I might have to bail because I'm getting like backloaded with a whole lot of things. So I'll have to see on what deadline they set again. But honestly and truly, just being able to make money off of the stuff that I'm doing.
Yeah.
That's what I'd like to happen in 2025 so that I can, you know, leave that in 2024.
As the saying goes, it shouldn't be this hard to do what you love and make a living off it.
Yeah.
It really shouldn't.
Like I'd like to actually get some of the scripts, you know, greenlit that I've written for other people and you know, stuff of that nature. And then also get this animation off the ground because I know that if I can do this animation thing, whether they recast or not and they come out on stage and say it, we'll see again. But whether they do it or not, one, I'm in too deep already. It's too late. I have to finish this. I have to finish it.
It is too. You turned into Darth Vader. It is too late for me, my son. Come back to the light, father. No.
No, I have to finish it. But also, I know that my career changes forever if it does what I think it will do. So yeah, I think getting this done, and also it's a neat skill to have anyway. Like even if nothing happens at the end of it, I'll be 100% better artist.
Somebody once explained when it comes to the ADHD mind is that people think that people look surprised when we suddenly find that we can do so many skills suddenly, like we can juggle or we can play bass guitar and we can also do this and we can also do that. And it's because we change our mind very quickly. And because of our ability to change our mind like this, when you find something that's not working, we let it go. It's like, I'm not feeling this. Bye. I need to go do something else. We end up finding like, oh shit, actually I'm good with the keyboard. Wow, I never knew that. Like, I like this keyboard thing. And it ends up being one of the skill sets we have that we can recall at any given time going forward because we've been changing this mind. So later on, when you need to make an awesome track for an opening number for something else that you're obsessed with, we can actually go to the musician and say, I want these keys played at this point. Trust me, I know. I've played the keyboard. So it's one of our hidden superpowers.
But I think another one that people because I think the other thing is people see ADHD and they just think that you chase butterflies. Like you'll be chasing one butterfly and then another one will fly past you and be like, "Oh, pretty." No, there's also a hyperfixation.
Oh.
Like, and people don't seem to understand the power of hyperfixation. Like, I don't think I think people are still shocked that I'm still going with recast T'Challa. Like, because the other thing is, like, the guy who started it, the founder, and not to talk any trash about anybody, people got to do what they got to do, whatever. But the guy who started the whole thing, man, he kind of took his foot off the gas just a little bit. I'm not sure for what reason why, but he did. But I know for me, if you go through, like, at least 80% of my page, like the rest of it is like the other 30% of it or 20% of it is like social issues and real things. The other 90 or the other 8, every post is recast T'Challa and people are like,
your TikTok is like I could say 80% recast and then it's free Sudan, free
Palestine,
Congo, free Palestine,
free Congo, free Palestine, yeah.
And then 1% is probably like CSI jokes.
Yeah.
Horatio Kane type of vibes.
The Barbarian.
I need to buy another pair of glasses. I don't know where my other pair of glasses is.
I will contact Bilal and tell him to throw those glasses into the sun. Like, how did you get my contact details? Don't ask questions. Your brother just bought a pair of glasses. I need you to make sure, for the sake of the universe, I need you to make sure these glasses
Terminator. Oh, God.
That's funny.
You're going to go back in time like Sarah Connor.
Yes. Like, how did you find my details? Don't ask. No, it's not important.
Come with me if you want to live.
Come with me if you want to. Come with me if you don't want to cringe.
What's funny is he probably
Let me see past BuckMeister throwing those glasses to present BuckMeister. Did you see how Blade catches his glasses in Blade 2, bro?
You need to once he puts on those glasses, the chain reaction will begin, and then the world will cringe into a black hole. You must die. You just see the one. You see? Okay. Yeah.
I wonder what you guys are gonna do when I roll out the T-shirts and it has a tea bag on it.
Hey, bro.
Anyway, that being said, let's move on. I just wanted to highlight the one other thing I want to leave behind in 2024 is what is the thing? I had it. Oh, you see, this is another thing with the ADHD. You forget the things you wanted to say.
It has its strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah, because I wanted. We mentioned the being gone, no more being broke shame. We also are no more. Okay, let's just make money with the things that we love. Let our dreams come true. Yeah, this is the year where our dreams come true. Full stop.
If I'm being honest with you guys, if it was up to me, I would quit my 9 to 5 on the spot and just do what we're doing full time.
Yeah, no, you're gonna get there. Don't worry.
Yeah,
he said with all the optimism in his eyes.
I think we just need to. I think with this, I think also maybe we need to strategize more broadly.
Mm-hmm.
I think we just need to figure out. There has to be ways to, like you don't have to have the biggest following to start making money. There has to be like ways to,
Yeah,
and then you just need to calculate. Like I've calculated for myself that if I make $1,000 a month,
18,000. It's 18,000 rand.
Yeah, I'm like good for like the next 10 years even.
No, I get you, bro. I get you completely.
I wanted to mention, at the end of last year, if there's one thing that happened, I think it was a prophetic, eye-opening hyperfixation. Oh yeah, it was because I was so damn tired. I realized when you're ADHD, but plus being overworked, plus being tired physically, equals enlightenment, and you start to see the universe from different perspective. It's a high that it's a high that many people keep chasing all their entire lives. You guys are like, oh my god, I saw the universe I felt the sun passing through me, and you're busy trying to find it in cocaine. No, sorry, it's sweetie, it's not that. It's the ADHD. You need to have the ADHD, and then you need to be burnt out.
Yeah.
So when that happened, something hit me, and I realized, hang on, we actually have all the infrastructure necessary to replace the SABC. Huh. And then I did a little more research about it, and I found the proof of concept. And yeah, we'll discuss it off air. It's one of the things we need to discuss off air. But like, let's just say shit just got real. I figured everything goes like I'm from the Proteus. I figured out the path to ascension, the path of the Khala. Where's Rob when you need him? I like to see him cringe whenever I refer to Proteus things. Anyway, let's move on to the things we want to experience this year. We should still go with the same circle.
Okay. Here's one thing I want to experience.
Yeah.
Chin Sun Fung, evil clan, evil clan, evil clan. Chin Sun Fung, evil clan, evil clan, evil clan. Whatever I say, use your kung fu. Whatever I say, use your kung fu. Whatever I say, use your kung fu, kung fu, kung fu, kung fu, kung fu. Show me what you're fighting with. And show me what you're fighting with. Show me what you're fighting with. Don't stop, don't stop. Evil Kong Part 2. I can't wait to experience that. Oh my gosh.
It should come out tomorrow.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, it should be out by tomorrow.
That movie was so it was fun to talk about. That's all I can say. Watching it was difficult.
That movie is a tangent.
Oh my gosh. And I also want to make that remix. I found the instrumental, like the Timbaland Magoo instrumental. I want to make that
so
remix.
Much trouble.
Even I'm even gonna do the Chen Sun Fu move.
That should be the no, it's not gonna work because of YouTube. But that would have been a great theme song for Geek Heresy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Anyway.
Do show me what you heretic. Show me all you heretics. Anyway.
What about you?
Let me be real.
Okay.
Actually, let me say a real thing. Sorry, I wanted to get that on camera. But anyway, let me actually say a real thing. Something I want to experience this year is I want to be able to. I mean, I got to experience it last year, but I want to be able to take Geek Heresy to a bigger stage. The stage got bigger. The stage got bigger last year, which I'm so grateful to Comic-Con. And also, I want to see if I can start hosting Geek Heresy at multiple events. Like if there's an Afro Geek Fest this year, I want to pitch to them so we can actually grow the brand of Geek Heresy. And then also, if I'm thinking about it. Shout out to Zuko. He gave me the idea, so I do want to do like a Xavier type poster thing with me on it, saying "To me, you heretics," or "To me, my heretics," or whatever.
Zuko is kind of like the Urahara. I know you guys like saying like I'm the Urahara, but I feel like Zuko is low key the Urahara, bro. He suggested.
No, hey, dude is goat in the suggestion game. So yeah, I'm thinking that I might design like a poster for that, and then like that's the poster that I'll probably use. And then I'll have myself doing like the Xavier pose, and then I'll have like all the suggestions around me or all the topics around me.
Extrodin, if Zuko is the Urahara, do you know what that makes you then? Aizen.
You are Aizen, bro.
Who's got the glasses? That's all I'm saying. Who's got the glasses now?
That's hilarious. Hey man,
who am I? You.
Damn, I never thought of myself as Aizen, but maybe it was my plan all along.
You know.
Who am I in Bleach? Jeez.
Oh, okay.
You're definitely one of the captains.
No, he's one of the captains, right? I already know which one because he's already got. But the problem is I can't say it because I'm gonna end up having to make an apology video.
Who is it?
Hitsuga Toshiro.
Oh,
you read,
I'm here, Maru.
you read my mind.
I
I'm
know.
here, Maru.
I know.
No, like if I'm being honest, I should have just said Toshiro instead of saying Captain. But I just didn't know whether we were aligned about that. But yeah, definitely Hitsugaya without a shadow of a doubt, though.
Without a doubt.
I'm taking L's. Oh God.
What do you mean? You're the most powerful ice guy.
No, he's thinking about the power scaling and whatever. No, it's not really about that. It's more like protege thing, like young but highly experienced. That
It
type
has
of-
the biggest potential.
yeah, it's that.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
Yeah, because
I only beat Hallibell and then I disappear from the show.
you didn't just beat Hallibell. You beat quite a few people.
Who else did Hitsugaya beat? I can't even remember.
He beat the 11th rank who used to follow around Grimmijo. Literally stabbed him through the neck. There was that other guy but that was filler, so we can't count it. The same.
And also Gamer Boy, I guess.
Yeah, he also.
He
sorted out Gamer Boy like it was nothing.
Everybody pwned all of those fools.
It was so sad. Like, we ain't got time for this child. Oh God.
No, they all showed up just because they wanted to give Ichigo a confidence boost. I think they could have sorted out that entire situation by themselves. They were just like, I don't think we needed to be here.
Yeah, it was overkill from the get-go, guys.
Even Zaraki was bored. Zaraki was like,
why am I here? That's what Zaraka's thinking, like, hey, Joe.
Zaraki wanted to jump in other people's fights. He was like, my fight was finished so quick.
I don't know whether Tebello is Kenpachi or if he's the Fox guy.
Oh, Bankai. Kukuju Tengen.
You're probably the Fox guy. I forget his name all the time.
Komamura Sajin.
Maybe you're a Sajin.
I do have the hype, but the guy takes so many L's in his Bankai. It looks so cool, but he has so many dumb weaknesses. Come on, why did they have to make his Bankai so weak? No.
Think about it. If you're creating like 62 characters and you have to create Bankai and Shikai for them, eventually you're gonna be like, you know what, this looks cool, but I don't know what to do with this.
That's why Kofi should have leaned into his references from Saint Seiya. How many unique powers do the gold cloaks have?
I don't know. It all looks like Pegasus Meteor Punch with different effects.
Indeed. I mean, I sorted out because I had the same problem. Oh, and I'm going to talk about the mechanics of my world building. I had the same problem with my world building because there are different squads and not squads, actually they're like battalions.
Mm-hmm.
They're armies, put it like that. They're like different armies in certain, and I realized rather than give every single soldier unique powers, let's just give each battalion its unique abilities. Why should I have to imagine, because there's so many characters, and then I have to give them each unique powers that we have to work at different scenarios. I'll die.
That's why Akira was just like Gallic Gun.
Yeah, it's a beam.
Kamehameha.
It's another beam.
Ha.
Final Flash, whatever.
Hikoho, Final Flash, yeah. Done.
It's just but Vegeta, it does, like, this is why Goku doesn't change, because it's just like, it does the same thing. It's like, no, it's called a Big Bang Attack. It's a ball. But it blasts and explodes.
Yeah.
No, but Kakarot, it's a whole ball thing. But it's just, isn't it a key blast? No, it's an attack. It's a Big Bang Attack. But if I use my key and I blast a big ball, is that a Big Bang? No.
Special beam cannon. So what's so special about it?
No, it drills. It drills. It goes through the target.
What's so final about that flash?
It's a final. It's the last
over.
Flash. It's the last flash you'll see.
It's never over, bro. With Vegeta, that flash is not final though. Like.
It was neither flashy nor final. That's exactly what Sasha
was telling him.
No,
it was flashy. It was flashy. Come on.
But is it final?
That's another story. But come on.
I feel like Final Flash should be actually the spirit bomb. But
the spirit bomb also has a bullshit track record. Apart from the movies, it's only worked once. Once, and that was against Majin Buu, and even then it almost failed.
Yeah, no, Kamehameha has the most success rate.
Why didn't he use it against Cell again?
Because Cell knew the technique already.
Cell can do spirit bomb also.
Yeah.
Why didn't Cell use it against Gohan?
It would have taken too long.
Gohan would have mamated him.
And at the same time, the spirit bomb is ineffective against the pure of heart. So if Gohan just decided to stop being an obnoxious prick, it would have just bounced back.
Well, for now, until we get to Super, and then they decide, no, it just works on everybody.
Oh yeah, unless it's Goku, because he gets way too angry to die.
Yeah.
Well, let's not talk about Super.
Anyway, in fact, my point being is that any scenario with the spirit bomb always needed a team effort.
Now I remember the things that I wanted to leave behind. Frustrating anime. I am so sorry.
Oh yeah.
I've lost track of the amount of times I've looked at these people make so many BS announcements, and that all it just succeeded to do is increase my blood pressure. So goodbye. No, not since I'm not going to be talking about or worrying about all this nonsense again. Okay, I am not going to watch Daima. I'm not going to watch what's his name, Blue Lagoon, or whatever it's called, with the most terrible animation. I hear the last episode. Blue Lock. I hear the animation improved in the last few episodes. I don't care. I have an entire life to live.
Boruto, we don't do that here.
We don't do Boruto. Never heard of him. I remember somebody was like criticizing the podcast and saying, like, guys, you're so technical. Like, we can see that this channel is meant for the millennials. It's not really meant for us. Like, yeah, don't worry, you'll have your own show, nah? Don't worry, it's in the works. You'll have your Gen Z show.
Technical about what?
People said we are speaking way above them. That's what the criticism that I got about the show. Like,
Chen Sun Fung, evil clan.
Guys, if you don't know what we're talking about and you're really interested, just Google as we speak.
Yeah.
Go watch whatever we're talking about. It's that simple.
We literally had a 5-minute conversation about girding the loins. What?
Then letting off from 2024 is like I said, cringy anime, cringy shows, movies that people think that are going to make it big, that apparently I'm supposed to have an opinion about. Guys, I'm going to come out and say this year I know nothing about movies. I don't know movies. I don't know nothing about Disney. I know nothing about. Ask me about KC media related information. That I'm a subject matter expert. Everything else, Dolo, I know nothing. I'm Jon Snow. End scene. Oh, okay. Avengers, it's out.
All right, so I guess we were back to what we're looking forward to this year. Yeah, like I said, trying to make Geek Heresy just a little bit bigger, a little bit better. Finally getting this animation out, so I'm going to be starting my animation courses very soon. I've already started putting up some things. Yeah, just to try and get a character to move in 3D space. And hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm gonna have not a pilot, but at least like a 10-second animation clip with T'Challa doing something in the next 4 months or so from now. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, doing more stuff like that, and also I don't know if I want to say if it's my goal for this year or for the next 2 years, but I want to write officially for Black Panther in whatever capacity. So if it's the alternate universe with the alternate Black Panther, I'd write there, or if it's 616, I want to write there. But that's that's the goal for 2025, 2026. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, those are the things. And then also to get back to my original IP, to actually add a 4th chapter to Black Fist and to actually add like a 2nd chapter to Neon Wave.
I was rewatching our very first interview, and I was talking about it, and I was like, hang on, what happened to this? Because I just saw the cover page, like, hey, wait, there was more to Black Panther. So I'm very excited to see what all the future endeavors.
I'm actually reading his comics at the moment. I was reading both Black Fist and Neon Wave. I love both of them actually. They're really good. It's just that Black Fist is quite dark. Like it starts on a dark note, but it's really good.
Well, it's gonna get a little bit rougher, but you know the just know I'm the type of writer that will put his character through a lot of things, but you know you can expect some triumph at the end.
So you're not gonna be George Martin, and then he dies.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't get it. Like he gets castrated and then he gets cast out to the sea. The end. Did you enjoy it?
Of course not. I'm traumatized. All right, then it wasn't meant for you.
This character might get revenge for that guy. Don't you want to keep reading for that? I don't think so.
Are you sure?
Because the audience revenge dies anyway. Like, what are we doing?
That's us, the audience, asking him, "Are you sure he gets revenge?" Anyway,
I feel like that's what happened to the author of Jujutsu Kaisen. He's like, okay, I'm gonna create the main character, and then I'm not gonna make him the main character, and then I'm gonna create another main character, but he's gonna disappear for the most part of the story, and then he's gonna come back like after the.
Like I was analyzing JJK. Honestly, I was analyzing JJK, and I'm like, the reason why Gojo is the main character is because he has the most story.
Yeah.
Like that's the problem. It's not the problem that you created this all powerful guy with the 6 eyes and what. All the story revolves around.
It centers around Gojo. So why isn't he the main character?
Like Ghetto, all of that stuff was tied to Gojo. All of the origins of that stuff was all tied to Gojo. Like the problem is that Itadori and Sukuna, by the way, by extension, they're just kind of there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you could see also, who's this guy? Is it Fushiguro?
Yeah. Shiguro.
You could see that he was also supposed to be the main character but he's relegated.
No, I mean, like, that's the thing. Season 1, it tricks you into thinking Itadori, Nobara, and Megumi are going to be, like, the main trio. Then you get to the next chapter, and they just decide, yeah, about that.
It's Megumi Fushiguro, right?
Yeah, I'm going to knock this one out. This one is going to get possessed. And this one is going to be, like, almost dead for 100 chapters. And then,
and then the last minute, she nails a finger. Wow. That sounds so
wrong. Wow. Welcome to Nerdgasm.
Anyway, my thing for 2025, to be honest, is to finally at least get a few chapters out of my many manga / comic strips / animated projects. So just to get at least a few chapters of those out, even if it's just written out, or just one comic. Like also, I think to be more specific, at least because I think you guys will also mention it, we want to have our own stall at Comic-Con this year. So I want to have the actual comic printed out and everything.
I was actually playing with that idea, like, because my stuff would be free anyway, because it's Black Panther versus Kang. Like, I can't really sell this. So I was thinking, like, if I print out all 6 issues, and then you can be like, if you come by the stall and you do like an interview and you get on camera, you can get 6 free comic books or something like that. I was thinking about that idea.
Are you gonna print them separately, or is it just gonna be one
volume? Maybe it might be one. Maybe I'll look at maybe doing a volume, because it's gonna be maybe an easier read, and also it's just gonna be maybe it'll be less expensive on the whole if I print like.
You're gonna have one big ass stand. You're gonna have to have one big ass stand. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, I guess so.
Because it's gonna have. I think it's gonna
have Rob's books.
It's gonna be divided into like 6 quadrants.
Why 6? Is it not 5? Who's the 6th?
The 6th is big. We're gonna have to bring chairs for the mini audience.
We're gonna bring what?
Chairs for the mini audience.
Oh. I just don't know what Zuko's gonna bring, but I know
you're going to be on stage. You're going to have our own little mini stage for the podcast, which is going to be streaming live. We are live in Nerdgasm Central or whatever. and we'll have the mini audience there laughing.
Oh, so we're gonna shoot an episode. Oh, that makes sense.
And then,
no. Are we doing it like a Facebook Live? What are we doing? Okay, this is an offline conversation.
No, they're part of the audience team. Come. Welcome to the back. Welcome backstage. Here we're going to talk about the future projects.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're not gonna have a Patreon at this point. Like people are gonna be like, I don't know what we're paying for. I will figure it out, Chief. But anyway, like you said, you wanted to get more stuff out. I think let's just have that conversation offline. I think that's more necessary. But Extrodin, you're saying you wanted to get more stuff out. I've been seeing the progress with because I live with your artist.
Yeah.
How's that going, man? Have you gotten some of the stuff back?
Bruh, it's going great. So Rob is the one that's writing the story, and Bilal is the one that's doing the art. And Bilal is an amazing artist, man. Like, the other day I was just doing like a meta AI version of the characters he's already drawn, and wow, they look so amazing. So I'm just hoping, we'll get a few chapters out with him. Actually, like the whole series, he's going to be doing the entire art, but I also have an idea of other projects that I want him to draw already. So he's my guy.
Cool.
He's my
That's
guy.
so cool.
Yeah,
And
he has a great understanding of what I'm looking for. So he's never given me a character that I rejected. So he's currently working on character designs, and then Rob is finished with the first chapter. So once he's done with the character designs, I'm just gonna say, dude, just start working on the actual comic. So,
God, my body's so ready for the final product. You have no idea,
dude. Same.
Body is ready.
Same.
Anyway, I've got two things that I want to achieve this year for the channel. I want us to do more skits, because so many we brainstorm so many cool skit ideas that I just need to find a way to bring to actually make them happen, because we would make such a killing. We have such witty senses of humor that it goes untapped, and because we don't have either the time or the resources just to find a place. Like, I want us to actually have a centralized meeting spot for the podcast, because when you got that, we can actually get a lot of content out that we could record, and we could make a killing. Because
we just need to book a day out of our schedule and to just do a lot of stuff in one day.
Doesn't have to be hectic. Like once a month, like that one day, we just meet at that place, and then we just go ham from sunrise to sunset, and then we pass out, and then we've got content for the next couple of months. It's fine.
Okay, wherever we're gonna do this, we'll just call it the hyperbolic time chamber, because that's what's going on.
Then we've got the other thing I also wanted to do is that I need to finish. I need to finish War Angel, like proper now. Everyone is waiting for me. Whenever the pressure mounts, or like they say, ADHD thrives under pressure. I'm realizing the amount of pressure I'm under. I'm turning into a diamond at this point, because wow. Wow, and it gets frustrating a bit, because you need to do your work, and then if something comes up and you need to go save the day somewhere else. Like, oh no. I start to feel like Spider-Man. Do I continue with the work, or do I help my mom?
Ish. No, I mean it is kind of, because I also live with my parents, and they are understanding, but sometimes they'll be calling me and I'm in the middle of something, and I'm like, I have to get this done. If I don't finish now, I will never finish this thing.
Yeah, so it's one of those that it needs to get done, because so much is counting on it. So much is needed to. It's like the catalyst that gets the machine going. I think that's the thing. So War Angel needs to happen this year. It cannot not happen this year. That's how pivotal it is. And
I want to see the Siba in action, bro.
Yeah, the way I'm busy drawing him. I could even draw him in my sleeve. The way I've been drawing his face. Oh goodness me! And I can, with this workload, I can now understand why the Japanese manga creators stuck to black and white. Because if I did this in color, I would be dead. Like you are happy with your cover pages. That devil is in black and white. You'll enjoy it. Don't worry. It's so entertaining. It's the to quote channel my inner Donald Trump. It's the best thing ever. Black and white is the best show. It's wonderful. It's the best thing. It will be the best anime the universe has ever
Why is it
seen.
always a mustache? It's always like it's a villain mustache. It's like a long French villain mustache.
I can't see it. Oh God, I can see it now.
Sacredly. Mon ami.
Anyway, so that's I want to do some. We want to do some clips. I also want to finish the roster for Nerdgasm. There are so many other shows. Like I said, there is a show that is geared towards Gen Z watchers that we're going to be making reviews. I want to start a news broadcast. You know, the Tabata anime was supposed to be its own independent show, actually. So I want to have the Tabata anime. We want to have an official site and stuff like that. I want to sort out all the legal nitty-gritties behind the scene. We started, I think the guys know, I started the legal nitty-gritties a few days ago.
Yeah, I actually need to get on that nitty-gritties. I have not nitty-gritty.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. God willing, everything works out well. I'm busy. Like each time I wake up in the morning, when I hear an email just came in, oh no, it's not. It's just
Nani.
Okay, you can go back to sleep. And then what else? Oh, also, I also need to finish. Oh, okay. I storyboarded season 1 and 2 for the other show I was working on, Legends. I need to finish. I need to finish storyboarding the final season because that's where everything goes to hell and back. I can see the footage and everything in my head, and this one is going straight to anime. So I ain't got time for all this comic nonsense. I already have just scripts.
Just outsource from Afro to Afro. What's the geek guys, man? Like
yes,
I've noticed that. I think you've mentioned it already, but I've realized that all your solutions are just around you, bro. Just
everything you need is already
it's just around you. It's like it's just here.
Yeah, I forgot the saying was like everything you need to survive is already around you. Everything that you need to succeed is already all around you. You just need to change a certain perspective. And the next line I live by says it's not a lack of resources, it's a lack of resourcefulness. Because if you just think more resourceful instead of just I need resources, you'll get there in the long run. There is no business on earth that requires money for it to make money. It's the business itself is supposed to be the solution to the problem about money that you have. If you think about it that way, then we are getting somewhere. But this sounds a whole lot like alpha male podcasting right now. So I'm going to say that I'm just going to say that is my opinion. I'm not a licensed coach. My diploma may be in marketing, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you can use what I have to say verbatim. Okay,
look, nobody wants to be associated with them alpha wolf guys because they are losing their minds. The alpha wolf, I don't know, they're losing their minds. Like, I saw one thumbnail and I was just like, seek help, please. Because this bro was literally like how a man should sit. And the one side is the dude with his legs closed, and the other one is with his dude with his legs wide open. And I'm like, you've never been in a taxi there. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah, you can't
try that alpha wolf spread gang in a taxi. Let's see how far that goes.
Yeah, you will sit properly. The guy that camera who do la 4 wala le batho ba 3 ka morao motho ko o takaleditse ha tate kwala maoto Jesus ba motho ka mo and it's always funny. I remember I was I'm still big, but I was bigger than this, and I would never in a million years sit at the back. I would take too much space. I had to sit there in the front and become everyone's accountant. Do you know how painful that is?
You had to count now.
Ish. No, but I'm just saying, like, I was just like, you know how paranoid, you know how insecure you have to be thinking about how you sit all the time.
Who cares?
It's a lonely world out there. My
God.
Good. As long as nobody sees your balls, who cares? Like, relax.
No, but I'm like, they're sitting like they want people to see the balls, but then they get confused when they're like, don't be looking at my balls. But they're like, what do you want?
No, they get confused that the wrong audience is looking at their balls because women don't care. Like, the gays.
That's all they hear.
Yes.
I'm just saying, it's like, yo, that is a hectic existence. That is a sad existence. Like, you gotta be thinking about all the time, my guy.
Then how you laugh? Like, no, you mustn't laugh like this. You must laugh with the bass. Like, come on, guys,
Hey,
relax.
dog, you. Imagine I can't sing any world that I can't sing the Powerpuff Girls theme song in. It's not a world I want to be in.
Yeah. That being said, I also want to do more crazy things on stage. So we need to find a way to do karaoke.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to do the karaoke. Yeah, and then the last thing is I want to find ways to actually do more live productions. Lives actually lives are actually a lot more fun. Now that I've seen what happens for us to be able to do it, I also know how to cut costs like a capitalist. So I know what I need to do to make sure we get started. That's what I realized. Cutting costs and stuff like that are good for guys to beginning. When you've made it to the top, guys, no, stop cutting costs at the expense of the consumer. It doesn't make sense. But then again, I'm now talking to the people who cancel who destroy my network connection. They'll remain nameless.
Okay.
Who else? Okay, I think I'm done with my
BuckMeister.
BuckMeister. I choose you.
You choose me to. I think I said what I was going to be doing for the year, didn't I?
Isn't this our second round?
Oh, second round. Oh God, wow. Second round. What do I want? Okay, well, I think for the second round, if things can just go well this year, I want to actually get a car so I can start being a lot more mobile. And I want to join a gym full time again. I'd like to be in the gym full time again.
Training arc.
Did it?
100 times gravity.
I'm not ready to see buff BuckMeister. Oh my God.
I'm probably gonna be lean.
Yeah,
because I train every weekend, but I kind of want to be in a proper gym environment.
Yeah, now he's gonna change his name from BuckMeister to BuffMeister. It's the BuffMeister.
I'm just picturing him having muscles like Vegeta.
and then you know that pose that Vegeta does when he's confident.
Yeah.
Wait, Super Vegeta? You want me to be taking L's to sell? Nah, man. I'm aiming for the Bruce Lee. I'm aiming for the Goku. I want to be like, nice and leaned out.
I'm aiming for Winston Duke. There you go.
Oh, Mefa.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the gym as well, but that's not what I want. That's not. It is part of it, but that's not what I wanted to say.
If I could be his blanket, I told you guys that man can skin me and use me as a leather jacket. It's fine. I'll be happy. Like, you want my skin?
Yeah, what if
you Steve Demon?
What if he wants War Agent?
That's like asking me if he wants my child. I'm sorry, you can't. What the hell? It's a minor. What are you gonna do with him? Disgusting pervert.
Sorry, Buck, are you done with your thing?
Yeah. That's it for me.
For me, I think I just wanna be more proactive. Because so the strategy that I already implemented, I think, is the perfect strategy. I started doing that with Rob, and I realized that it helps because we already have content for March, for the podcast. So if we continue with that strategy, I think we should be fine for the most part. Yeah. And saying no to myself. So by that I mean, if I feel like you can push more and more, like another hour into this thing, but my body's like, dude, no. I need to start saying no to my own damn self.
Yeah, that's true. Burnout is an issue. Yeah, being able to say no is one thing. The other thing I also want to do is yeah. Once again, I lost my train of thought. Come back. Where are you? Like grab the thought by the tail. Come on, come back.
Yeah.
I was thinking about something important now that you mentioned when you mentioned that.
Get over here.
You know?
By the way, speaking of that, there's a part 2 coming out this year.
Part 2 of what?
Mortal Kombat movie.
Oh God. Oh God.
I mean, yay!
I think Kano is probably doing his training arc now. Didn't he carry the first movie?
He's dead.
His back must be broken.
Oh, he died. Point.
Yeah, he gets stabbed with a gnome or something.
I don't.
With a gnome?
Yeah.
A garden gnome?
Yeah, in the eye or something.
What? I almost rolled my eyes right off my head. Anyway,
wow.
So excited about this movie.
Yeah, where Kung Lao is dead. I was so mad when they killed off Kung Lao.
Again? Did they snap his neck?
No. What happens is that in the Mortal Kombat movie, he's kicking ass he's the only one winning his fight in the bull pit, and then Shang Tsung grabs him. This is after Raiden summons Cole, like Cole is gonna do something, and then Cole just runs away. And then after that, Shang Tsung pulls in Kung Lao, Star Wars style, and sucks his soul, and everybody has to run, and then Kung Lao just dies alone in the dirt. And that's after he was...
Where was Liu Kang in all of this?
No, Liu Kang was fighting another bra, and he was not winning for some reason, and as he was trying to get to Kung Lao, he was too late, and Raiden just left.
Yes.
And when Raiden could have actually helped, like, you get to see Raiden was so powerful, he could have helped it. He was like, yeah, I'm out.
Raiden is always been okay. We are not. If you go into that movie, I swear to God, we will all go into a final rage. Our nine tails suppression seals, then eight trigram seal will fail. We'll go into nine tails mode. We'll destroy half the city. We'll end up in a rampage. No, that's for the sake of the lives of the people of Pretoria. Let's not go into this movie. Think about the innocent. Protect the lives. Look at those innocent children around you. Do you want them to die? Because I'm sorry, something's made me look that I was sick and dying, and I had enough energy to self-respect to get up and leave when I was watching that. When I saw Liu Kang lose to Sub-Zero, I was like, I'm too like, where are you going? Like I can't respect that movie. I am so sorry.
No, when Jack started boxing with the random giant who made fun of his arms and not the guy who took his arms away from him. If I'm Jax, I don't care what the lineup is. Sub-Zero, Cloak One.
You, me, together, now.
It's like, and I'm putting machine guns in my arms. It's like Kung Fu this.
You know? Out of nowhere, I would have brought it at Iron Man's proton cannon. Remember this? I always laughed. There's this one line that they always mentioned. It was in Mortal Kombat 11. Sonya said the one thing that everyone was thinking because Sindel was like saying, once we invade Earth, it will be impossible for you to survive. And Sonya said the two words that everybody was thinking. Oh, everybody logically was thinking. 2 words, bitch. Nuclear weapons. And I was like, why haven't you been just...
Yeah, that's the thing I don't understand about Mortal Kombat. I'm like, why haven't you guys nuked Outworld? At least Shao Kahn's castle. Because guns work. That's the thing. Like, guns work in Mortal Kombat. If I was fighting Shao Kahn, I'm taking an AR-15. Kung Fu this.
AR for what? He was just like, oh look, I've been absorbing millions of souls. Shao Kahn is so powerful. Blah blah blah. Take a nuke to the face. He's gonna at least knock down a couple of million souls inside him. I don't know how. It's like there you go. Boom. One more.
This is what I don't understand. The Americans in Mortal Kombat. This is the time to be the most American that you can ever be. Grab every gun you have.
It's a different universe. There's no Geneva Convention, no nuclear fallout, no radioactive whatever to worry about. Just nuke the damn weapon. Kitana, stand here. I like you. Luca's like, I like your sexy curves, so you can stand here. Sindel can take a missile to the face. Thank you.
I've never understood this about the Mortal Kombat. I'm like, if guns work, like, why don't you bring more guns to a fist fight?
Oh yeah, that's another thing we need to do. We need to break down the story laws of certain universes, because I need to break this one down. Mortal Kombat is in desperate need of a breakdown.
Because like the other thing about Mortal Kombat is like, when's the last time you actually had a Mortal Kombat? Like, I don't remember the last tournament in this universe.
And the other one that is in desperate need of breaking down is Tekken. Oh God, Tekken needs a lot of work. Oh God, we need to talk about Tekken.
Who's the main character of Tekken?
No. Let's guys. What is the devil gene? Because before it was a special demon spirit that saved Kazuya's life. That's what it was before. Then it became genetic, and gave people like a laser power.
Yeah.
Then now Jiggy, they're Super Saiyans. What is happening? Heihachi. What is Heihachi? What is that bra made of? I don't understand. He survived so many things. No, Extrodin, forget villain. He survived instant hell murder. Shungokusatsu. He survived that one. He survived the jacks exploding in his face. Then he fought in the middle of a volcano. Then Kazuya threw him into the volcano. He's back in Tekken 8. You think a volcano was enough to kill me? That's a literal line in the game. And I'm just like,
isn't his dad alive or something? Heihachi's dad is alive?
Maybe. Who knows? The Mishima blood now, it's
a problem.
Hey, dog, it doesn't make any freaking sense. Because I'm just, like, somebody in the comment section was like, he actually said to Kazuya, you should have double tapped. I was like, I threw you in lava. How is that not literally double tapping?
I understand that girls love bad boys, but my goodness, John, what were you thinking?
You know which fight would be better? If somebody keeps on making who would win between Hanma, Yujiro Hanma versus all these other characters. They should make one between you Hanma versus Heihachi and see what.
No, dog, because that's the thing. Like, Heihachi fell into lava and he came out younger. There's brown in his hair. What?
The volcano was an exfoliator for his skin. Like, I've never felt. It just cleaned up all my pores and removed 50 years of my skin.
Initially, he was the villain in Tekken 1, right?
Yes.
No, he was always the villain. They just tried to switch it up for Tekken 7 for some reason. Like, that dude is a deadbeat father. He's fathered so many children he's never taken care of.
This is why we need to talk about Tekken. You're gonna make a show rundown. It's one of the things we'll be talking about in Nerdgasm. We've been running down a lot of our favorite animes and shows. After that, we're gonna go into the gaming industry, because you're all in desperate need. It's called Nerdgasm. We're going to Nerdgasm about our favorite games and the story law behind it. Stand by, folks, because we're in for a
There's not much for Street Fighter. Street Fighter is my favorite game, but there's not much.
That's what I was thinking, because for me it's one of my favorites. Street Fighter and King of Fighters.
One.
Yeah, but Ryu is Ryu. Ken is kind of on the run, but he's not.
Like the two main characters are kind of simple. Like in some, like the storylines are simple.
No, everybody's simple in Street Fighter. Akuma has been Akuma forever. Every time you see him in every game, Street Fighter 1, he's looking for the deep path of his fist. Street Fighter 6, he's looking for the deeper path of his bigger fist.
Yeah.
That's literally the story.
Ryu is just looking for a challenge. Everywhere he goes, he's just a vagabond looking for a challenge. Ken is just some rich dude who wants to get married and who's married and settle down and take care of his dad's business.
Like, that's the thing. Like, somebody was saying that they were theorizing Ryu's going to be a teacher, and then in the game, Ryu's like, I'm not qualified to teach. I'm like, dog, that's all you've got left.
Then, wait, who's Sean then? Isn't Sean like his student or something? Or
no, Sean is supposed to be the student of Ken, because Ken was also supposed to be a teacher. But I'm just like, Ryu, all you've got is teaching now. Like, but anyway.
Did I send you that video about Changli and her thighs?
Oh, right. Yeah. That's right.
I am asexual, but god damn!
Yeah. I don't know if you guys saw TK's status. It shows Shanli, you know those bonus rounds where they smash cars and whatever?
Yeah.
And then she's smashing like a yellow, I think a yellow beetle or something. And then they show Optimus is like, no! Hi.
Yeah, the origin story around Chun-Li and around Chun-Li's thighs was always funny, but and I get how there's a female demographic that may be uncomfortable with how it came about, but she is a character. She's not just her thighs, They I feel like if you've got character, you can add a bit of fan service.
And then for the geek spot, I want to interview. Like I want to streamline all the interviews. I want to interview everyone I intend to interview this year. I want to complete like 52 interviews, like an interview week. Like we want to have that target met. Like I want that because there's so many cool people out there that deserve the spotlight from all walks of life. From like we got people in the film industry here who are like legit stars that deserve to be highlighted about how geeky they are, all the way to guys working in we're already talking to people working in government, people who started their own perfuming company. And then of course, I still have you in my books, don't worry.
You didn't say anything.
Yeah.
You didn't say anything.
So
I think I want to revive Mr. Extrodin talks, man. Like that's how I started, actually. So I just want to go back to that. Yeah.
And then my aspiration is for us to have a set. I think that's my aspiration for this year, to have a proper set, so that we can meet. And like I said,
so we can look like disputed peoples.
No, I'm thinking more like shit and gigs because we are that unhinged. We don't have any behavior.
No, disputed people.
Who are you?
Disputed people look like
are you James or are you Fuhad? Who are you from the two?
There are two of us.
I think you're Fuhad. Are you Fuhad? No, I think you're James. You're James.
Oh God. Oh God, I'm not. You see, that's the problem. That James is the most sus of the group. That's the problem.
Yes.
He is the most sus of the group. But
you do be asking if people miss him outside of work.
Like, did you miss me when I'm not around?
Fam. Those two are hilarious.
No, Daddy, Stefan, I got a new cologne. I was like, why did you have to call him Daddy? That's another thing.
I feel like if they actually make a live action, not even a live action, like a CGI SpongeBob, they should make those two. Who are those guys? Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. Like they would kill it, bro.
You just. I don't know if you praised them or insulted them, but anyway. That being said, I'd like I said, I'd like to have an actual set. And the other thing is, me and my cousin we always give us different years a title. Yeah, so 2024 we call it the year of awesomeness.
Okay. What's this year then?
This year we highlight 2025 is the year of the audacity. We are going to be as audacious as because we brought up the Dr. Lani things, like if that man has the audacity of having the world believe that he's a doctor without actually studying jack shit, where do we have the thing? Where do we have? How dare we?
That level of delulu, dog.
How dare we not have the same level of brazenness for the things that we know we are actually good at?
That nigga sold medication. He was dispensing stuff for, I don't know.
You know, that level of delulu. I mean, it's at this point, it's like the universe is showing, like, look, you see, if you're this deluded, you succeed. Now you, with all your studies and stuff, you're doing, you're being on Harvard at age. Humility died out in 1999. Now it's the time for audacity. Am I wrong? Look, the most humble people out there have the smallest audiences. Look at the most audacious people, the Kanye Wests, what's his name?
I am God, even though I am a man of God.
Would it be better if I said I am a nigga?
You don't have the answer, Sway. Oh gosh.
How?
And then years later, it's like, you know what? I have to admit it. Sway had the answers.
Who else? Why am I thinking of all the bad people? I must think of good audacious people out there. Are there any?
There's a lot. Like Walt Disney was like that. Steve Jobs was like that. Sam Walton was like that. Howard Schultz was like that.
Okay. There's Gary V. Gary V's nice, and there's Sadhguru. They're pretty audacious.
You have to be crazy enough to think in your mind that you can achieve anything, and you can actually achieve it. All right?
Yeah. So
I do this shit all the time. I worked at my dad's bar for like 10 years. And it actually works. Now I'm a freaking millionaire, so you can do whatever you want. All right? Yeah. So Gary V he's dope.
I think the one thing I also told my family members, like my cousins, one day, I told them, I think they were here for Christmas, and I told them, like, if you see me on the news, if you see me on the news with a big billowing black cape walking to the union buildings, mind your business. I'm just doing my shit right now. I am tired of this level. I'm trying to level up, okay? So if you see if people asking me like, what's going on with Tebello, just say here's his numbers, ask him. I don't know.
Like the next sauna, if they see us in those parliamentary seats and the president is giving us a shout out, I would like to shout out those 4 boys over there, BuckMeister, Cool, Tebellokhala, Mr Extrodin, and the Fire Lord himself from the Fire Nation, Lord Zuko. You are all welcome on this platform of ours.
You're killing it with the impressions today, Chief.
Keep Nerdgasm alive, boys. And we're just chilling there with our geeky t-shirts, like in Parliament, chilling.
No hell, geeky t-shirts. I'll be wearing like I said, there'll be a black and gold cape. I'll be like, I won't even sit in there. I'll be standing in the corner, piccolo style, all dripped up and everything.
No, Tebello's gonna hire like 20 assistants to like blow his cape in the wind.
Yeah, but mobile fans.
And then he's gonna turn to the other intern and he's gonna be like, play the song, dun 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 dun.
The boombox like this.
Bum 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 bum. Yeah, that's That's my 2024. You're gonna see me in all sorts of places. We are leveling up. You're gonna see us in all other forms of media. Yeah.
You refuse to serve the people? I summon the seal of Orichalcos.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh man.
Mr. President, it's time to
Imagine me challenging Jacob Zuma to a duel. Zuma, it's time. You just see it. I don't know. You just see Zuma pulls out his duel disc.
We are going
Just
to
like
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Let's go. Just go.
This one needs management.
You think I was just sleeping there in Robben Island? Nah, it is time. What?
Anyway,
Yo, imagine Jacob's deck. Oh my gosh.
That's insane.
The jaw of greed. The card of deception. I activate my trap card. Ultra corruption. All your cards will steal from your other cards, your life points.
It happened one night. A strange boat was sailing by, and I saw 5 cards were thrown out overboard, and I managed to collect them all. I didn't know what they were at the time, but I knew these cards would be important. Do you know what these cards are, Tebello? No, you didn't. Yes, I did. I found all 5 of the Exodia cards.
No, I found all 5 of the arms deal.
Okay. Let's. On that political note, I think you can wrap things up. Unless you have any final thoughts.
Gents,
Stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned, everybody. Make sure you hit that like, that, share, that, subscribe. Look, whatever happens this year, at least we made it. You know, a lot of people didn't. So you just need to remember that. You know, like no matter how bad things can get, can everything in Congo, Palestine, and Sudan, and everywhere else just finish this year, please.
Yeah, and also, it may not have happened. We are living testimony that justice prevails. What I'm talking about, I'm talking about South Africa. So everybody who manages to see this in all these impoverished lands, trust me, keep do whatever you can to keep your hopes alive. That ember of hope is all you need to finally turn things around. All right, that's all you need. Keep your hopes burning. Whatever you do, just keep that hope alive, and when things will turn around, it may not happen as fast as we want it to, but it will happen. That is it's as inevitable as the tide. That's all I can say. Anyway,
and then also, I'm just saying, you know, like cherish the new year. Hey, gents, wishing you guys a good year and all of that stuff, and wishing all of the audience a good year.
Also, thank you for watching us. I see.
Hey,
yeah. Thank you for watching. Our views have been going up. We recently crossed the 10,000 view mark. I was like,
let's go.
So thanks for your watching. Yeah, we love doing this, as you can clearly see. Even though they're saying you're speaking above you, we are working on our weaknesses. We are also going to continue to lean into our strengths.
I don't understand. How you know how many anime references we make? I throw a kamehameha at the screen. I don't feel like if somebody's calling me an intellectual, I'm confused.
Maybe we should get these people on their show. Maybe we should just get this. We must have
to break it down.
Once we have a big and bustling live, we'll have people actually dial in. Like, first caller. Hello, hi. Do you have a question? Do you have an anime-related question for us? Yeah. I kind of saw this guy called Sukuna, and I think he's really hot. I just wanted to send him I just wanted to let him know that I love him. Okay. So what I'm going to recommend for you is a psychiatrist, all right? Because clearly you have issues. Like, stand the line, I'm going to link you to a near psychiatrist because you need to deal with your daddy issues. Okay.
That would be dope, though. A live call, Nerdgasm session.
Imagine me and Minato.
Yes.
And the battle of the century, Orihime versus Sakura. The live call-ins.
It's not battle of the century, it's battle of the useless. That's the name of that episode, Battle of the Useless. Forosaki-kun!
And then there's two teams, Team Reject and Team, I don't know.
Team 100 Healings.
Yeah, or what's this thing, man? That useless weapon that they use a lot in the show.
Team Kunai.
Kunai, yeah.
Is it Team Kunai or Team Reject? Hashtag comment below. Hashtag what do you vote for? Find out. You comment. And also, I want to have an epic debate between Marvel versus DC. We need to have that Marvel versus DC.
Oh
show
yeah, didn't you like plan that like 2-3 years ago?
It was the plan, but we are still in our baby phases. But now we're going to do things. So, thanks for your watching. Because without you guys watching, would not have.
Oh, sorry, I totally forgot. There's another show that I wanted to that I'm hoping to pitch this year, and I'm thinking about it, but I wanted to call it The Punisher.
Yes.
There we go. Yeah. So basically, it's superhero themed dad jokes.
Oh no!
And whoever laughs first is the one that wins. But whoever laughs first is the one that loses. There we go.
But you know how much that would make a killing? Imagine if you're in Randburg or somewhere, and when you talk right up to people in the middle of the street, like, okay, if you make me laugh and you get $100 or something like that.
No, like I want to set it up like it's two teams on a stage, so basically like two companies. So it'd be like, for example, it'd be like Glitch Portal versus KC Media.
Yeah.
And we all go up one at a time. So whoever makes whose team, like once you laugh, you get eliminated. And if all of your team laughs, then your whole team is eliminated type of thing. And you have to tell superhero themed or nerd themed dad jokes. That's why it's called The Punisher.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm open disclaimer right now. I will lose every single time. I have no resistance to laughter. I am so sorry. It's a negative. My laughter resistance is in negative integers. When someone else gets tickled, I'm laughing.
So that's
how bad it is.
You're like Bonsai. You're like, is it Ed or Bonsai in The Lion King?
Yeah. It's not funny, Ed. Woohoo! That's me.
No, I just think that'd be a fun show to pitch at a Comic-Con.
Oh yes, and another thing that I want to pitch. I want to make an episode about us doing anime voiceovers. So we are going to voice over certain scenes. I think the one that came to mind was from Naruto's the all shall know all to the pain scene, the pain speech.
Are we doing this in Vernac?
No, we are just voicing over ourselves. Just African voices. You don't have to use Vernac if you want. You don't have to. You can choose to if you want to. Like Shin.
Nice.
Like Shin Rafutek. I don't know.
Machaba say. I
still think we need to do sort of like what do you call those things? Kind of like what Team Foster was doing.
Yeah, it's a fan-based parody.
Yeah, fan-based parodies of like some of the anime we've spoken about.
Yeah,
or we've covered. Like a Metabots and parody would be dope, man. Like.
Yes.
I don't think he's saying it right. I don't speak Japanese.
And then the other one is like, look, for the pain scene, I'm going to fill in the role for Tsunade's breast. Because that's all going to be doing the whole thing. Doing. And then there's a part where she's running after pain. Pain, where are you going? Doing. That should be my contribution.
Every time Jiraiya shows up, I'm there from the mountains of YouTube.
Yes, that will be your dubbing. So we must
just make sure we don't call him Pain. He must be called Botoko or something.
Yeah. Yes. And then Almighty Futsek, Shinra Futsek.
Banshol Kokwano.
Yeah, Banshol Kokwano.
Naruto, ilo gore wa gafa. We rangfa.
Yeah. So let's look. we are in for a wild ride for 2025. Stay tuned, watch with us, enjoy us. I think we're going to go into Code Geass. It's going to be part of the Code Geass intro. I think by the time this comes out, I'll have the new intro video out. So yeah, Zuko will finally be in the intro after a year. And then if you get new cast, they must wait a year. They need to prove our loyalty. Yeah, that's how they test. You test them by making sure they stay. Your allegiance, you must stay with the company for a year. Well, it sounds like a cult. Anyway, I think we can wrap things up, right, guys?
Yeah.
All right, then. Thank you for lasting up until this point. We do hope that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Follow these guys on those various social medias that are just as awesome as we are. If you really enjoyed this time, you show all the COVID and everything here. You can also keep the tempo up with their shows. What's the other thing that I'd say? Oh yeah, follow Zuko in his absentia. He's ridiculously funny on his TikToks. The links are down in the description below. It's the first time in 2025. I haven't done this closing in a while, so if I'm glitching and I've forgotten some things, you guys will forgive me, okay? Okay? Yeah. Sharp. Apparently, I'm James, né? So I'm the James of the group. So, got to James, wherever you are. If you see me, I'm basically your African version, apparently, and I'm fruity AF. So you stay straight, so that you can differentiate us. Yeah. Pause. I'm gonna start pausing from now on. Gonna start using the pause word because every time I hear that's how I pay attention in the podcast. Whenever I hear pause, what did they say? So
that's amazing that we've gotten the gay dude to say pause. I'm very proud of that.
I know. You're definitely losing your card this year, bro.
No, please. I would have lost that card 100 times over since the start of this podcast. If you guys calling Weevil and Rex the token gay couple of Yu-Gi-Oh didn't get my standing revoked right there on the spot, nothing will. I mean, I'll literally have a video of me going tagging Jordan tagging what's his name? What's the name of that guy who kidnapped people?
The guy who kidnapped people.
Not Diddy. Diddy's already by. Andrew Tate. If you could see a video of me French kissing Andrew Tate, and it still won't get me my card revoked because that.
It might do wonders for Andrew's image.
Oh God, no! Ew. Anyway, with that being said, I want to become more viral than herpes, and the only way it's best is to mouth to mouth. So please, talk about us. Cue the line from Zuko. I don't know. It's gonna appear like we should.
You should let it burn.
We love you guys. We'll see you guys next week. Peace out. Yeah.
Peace.